Hold on, girl. And niggas. Hey, y'all. Hey to the three people that's in here. I ain't mad at it. This is very like last minute. So, whatever. But the people that come on when they know I'm up here, and if they don't, oh well, fuck. Um, hold up, y'all. Hey, Marcelo, what's good, baby? Hey, y'all. I'm all discombobulated and bloated today, so I'm giving y'all the best that I got, which ain't much. Hey, Ravine. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yeah, I'm bloated. Can't you tell? I'm bloated right now. But yeah, you need to show you can have it. Okay. It's getting big on me now. This is 2X. It's starting to look, I used to fill it out, but yeah. Is it that time of the month? It actually is, Jay. Don't laugh. I'm glad it came when it did because I was worried. Hey, I'm gonna wait till the 10-minute mark, but just know this. I ain't got nothing to talk to y'all about. I really don't. I was just bored, and I figured since I'm in the house bored, I may as well just click my button. Talk about what? And that was where I had. But I said, oh well, I guess they just gonna listen to me ooh and ow when I got her. Oh well, they'll be here to listen. Stand up, turn around. Let's see. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Take my word for it. Especially earlier today, child. My IBS kicked in. That shit went all the way to my back. Now my back feel a lot better. Okay. My back feel a lot better. Okay. But girl, my bike feel a lot better, but I'm still bloated. Let's see you drop it like it's hot. Once you turn into trade. When you turn into trade, then I'll turn into the happy little whore maid and drop it like it's hot. But until then, unless you paying. And if you paying, you dropping some ones or something like that, I'll drop it real good. But that's a might. Shout out to Simply Lemonade. I'm not supposed to be drinking sweet shit, but fuck it. Hey, brother man X, how you doing, baby? Yeah, powerful, because that's how I felt. Y'all know I be gone. Now I'm sitting here bored and it's raining and it's cold. Like, I thought the cold was gone soon as April. Well, at least it is down south. Like, I forgot where I'm at now. It's 7 minutes in. Crying about these stocks out here, child, not the stocks any. Well, if you ever get lucky, brother man next, marry me. You know, I always wonder what it felt like to be married to a millionaire and not have to want for shit. And you know they say money don't buy happiness, but I have yet to find that out whether to know if it's true or false. All right, they say money don't buy happiness, but I ain't never had enough to find out if that's true or false yet. So that's still up in the air for me. But you know, you can always hit it with give me eerie, and then I can figure out whether that's the life I want or not. Nah, not a propose. Well, yeah, that, but I don't want to be proposed to. Let's just go straight ahead and do what we got to do. I don't want no wedding. I don't want no bachelorette party. I don't want no reception. I don't want none of that. Like, let's just go on ahead and just get it all over. We could save all that money. That's how I am. We could save all that money. See, I went on a date today. The gra- So what nigga did you con to get you to go out on a date with them, Catherine? What nigga did you con, girl? And how did you con them? Con them with what? What was the promise? What was the brag? Right, go straight to the courthouse. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Okay. Listen, Jimmy the Cricket could be the officiant for all I care. Just so long as somebody that's licensed and we could just get in and get out. That's all I ask. Money don't buy happiness, but it do buy free time to be happy. Well, see, I want to know that. All right. I want to know that. I want to know that if that's true or not. All right, you guys. Welcome to Giving You the Royalty Missionary Baptist Church. My slogan is, bitch, I'm out of business that pay me, girl. See if your business is gonna pay me, which I don't know what it is because I ain't got nothing to talk about. But hey, if does, I'm gonna mind it real good. And if it don't, well, like do what you do to you. So what y'all talking about? Okay. Okay, what y'all talking about? Because I told you ain't nothing going on. It's cold and rainy around here. That's it. And I'm watching all the dirty trade pieces on YouTube right now. Okay, I'm watching them play basketball or whatever. Okay, this is my guilty pleasure. I watch all the dirty trade pieces play YouTube basketball and all that good stuff. What y'all do? You ain't con nobody? I guess so. I had to ask. Because if somebody take you out on a date, girl, what you trying to fleece this man out of? That's my first thought. But you said that ain't that, so fine, that ain't that. Um, yes, I said fleece. Uh, you say he a nice guy? Well, that's nice. At least you got you a nice guy, a nice little chap, I guess. I mean, I don't know, I ain't seen him yet, but I took the word for it. J Love says she got some Diago on her lunch break. Okay, period. I'm hating. Okay, period. I'm hating. Um, now that's news. That's what I'm talking about. That's news. Shout out to J Love. Question is it your boyfriend, your husband, or some dirty piece? Or another bitch's husband or dirty piece? I gotta ask. Um, is there such a thing as a clean piece of trade? I'm just asking. Yeah, it is, but they're usually boring. It is, but they're usually boring. You know what I mean? Like they want to cuddle with you first, then talk sweet nothings and all that. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like I do that with my nigga. I don't want all that. So I mean, yeah, it is some, but they're no fun. So I don't really be attracted to those types. Oop, not no comment. That's all I needed to know, friend. You little vixen. Yeah. Um, Let me see. What do I have to tell you? One thing I want to talk about is y'all getting my likes up. Granted, it's only 55 people. I know this was short notice, but still, liking it up helps push the video through the algorithm. Trust me. Okay, I get it. It's short notice. Everybody ain't get the no. I get it, but still, you got a good man, Catherine. He took you out on a date. Mine only good for one thing. See, yeah, but see, y'all run around here trying to get boyfriends and shit. Child, bitch, bye. It's finna be the summertime. Ain't no time for no nigga. All right, see, you get booed up during the summertime because it's cold outside. It's cold, it's snowing, it's sleet, it's helling outside. Niggas ain't outside like that. So that's the time for you to go out there and get you, a little boyfriend or whatever. But the minute it start to get warm outside and you see bees buzzing around, listen, it ain't you, it's me. Okay, I gotta get myself together, and I don't wanna hold you back while I'm trying to get myself together. Therefore, I catch you on the flip side, my nigga. That's what y'all supposed to do. Like y'all run around here trying to get boyfriends and husbands and shit, and it's finna get hot outside. Girl, boo. I know you lie. I know y'all lying. The niggas is outside during the summertime. What the fuck y'all trying to get tied down for? I know y'all lie. Who raised y'all? Child. Mm-mm. Like, who gets into the relationship in a relationship during the summertime? Like, that's just no, no. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to pay attention. I told y'all I was watching these dirty paid trade pieces play ball or whatever. Mhm. See, this is what we do during the summertime. Anyway, sounds like boys with benefits. I'll subscribe to that. There we go. You get my drift. I'm divorced now. Fuck a husband. That part. Um, Take Drew with you. Okay, Drew Sidora need to be on your wavelength. Quiet as kept. Take Drew ass with you. Um, I don't know. What do y'all? I don't know. One thing y'all sent me though was where that it was about Carly Red. I don't need it for that. It's about Carly Red and T-Lo and how he already finna divorce her ass and she done fleeced 18,000 a month out of this man. For what? What is he paying her $18,000 a month for? Were they even married that long or do that matter? So so if me and Brother Man got married tonight, tomorrow he decides to play the Powerball for 365 billion and he make it. So do that mean I could divorce that nigga and then get half of his earnings? I'm here for that. Now, listen, I'm here for that. But I'm just asking, is that how that works? Hey, butterfly, how you doing, baby? Is that how that works? I'm asking the people that's been married and went through a messy ass divorce, and their husband got to pay them alimony a month. I'm only asking them people because only they know. You said it's temporary spousal support. That's a thing, Alexa. Is there such a thing called a temporary spousal support?
From TexasLawHelp.org. Temporary spousal support. While the divorce is pending, the judge may order one spouse to make temporary payments for the support of the other spouse.
But I don't agree with that because it's Carly dead. Like, I don't agree with that at all. It's Carly dead. She's the elder. She's way older than that damn man. In my opinion, she took advantage of him. In my opinion, she was robbing a cradle. Y'all know she about 60. So this man got to pay for a new baby, plus pay her old ass 18K a month. You know what? Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Carly dead, but that bitch know how to get paper. That bitch know how to fleece these niggas about their damn money. Now say what y'all want about Carly. But listen, Carly, if you do decide to make a class on that, you let me know. I'll be in the front row. My divorce was easy breezy. He tried to come after my money, but I had sole custody. Ooh, she's a scammer. She is. Like, so now you got to pay for a baby because I'm more than sure that girl put your ass on child support when you popped up on MTV with Carly dead. So I already know because that's what these little girls do. The first thing she did was put your ass on support. So I know you got to pay for that. Then you got to turn around and pay her 18K. Well, you got it. Don't you own now? That's TV. That's right up there with Zeus and Lemmy ass. You got it. He got it. Well, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I heard. That's what y'all sent me. Y'all said they ain't Lord have mercy, Jesus, Carly. Y'all won't even married a week. And that man already divorced your ass. He don't want you no more. I saw some clips of the show where he was saying that you was trying to micromanage him and be all up in his business and record phone conversations and all that. But I mean, I guess you said she divorced him. From the clip I saw, she was begging the nigga to stay. So how do we go from that to she divorced him? I don't care. Do your big one dead. I guess you fleeced another nigga about their hard earned money. So something bad gonna happen to your ass one day, Carly. I'm telling you right now. Something bad is really gonna happen to you, Carly. Moving on. Um he put pause on her. Well, I guess for the sake of he shouldn't do that. But uh Lil Man DC say he actually sent the DMs from Felonici's IG, not Yandy. Not y'all know Trash Can, not her. Cause y'all remember during the season, um, Jessica White exposed Mendici, y'all know Felonici's for messaging her niece, I think. I don't know. And then Trash Can got up here talking about she was the one that was DMing them girls or something like that. And now you got Lil Man DC running around here talking about he was the one he was the one that was messaging them girls from his daddy's DM. Lil Man DC's stay out of your parents' shit. All right, Lil Man DC's. I don't bit more believe. Look, I don't believe that. I don't buy that, and I would never buy that. And the fact that y'all sit over here and got this boy somehow, some way to get up here and laugh for y'all because Trash Can wants to still hold on to this lie that her marriage is perfect and that Felony C's never did anything on her and Felony C's never stepped out on their marriage. And like y'all that desperate that y'all gonna go to this little boy and get him to come on social media and lie. I mean, okay. Um, I don't know. Maybe that's what really happened. Who knows? I don't buy that shit. But oh, okay, little Mandy's. Let's see. So, thank you, Danielle, for your cash out, baby. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you down, Danielle. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you for the love, boo. So, anybody else that donate, feel free. So this came out 4 hours ago. This is between Kelly and the stickly ass gutter snipe slam up out the damn popsicle stick box. And I'm assuming this is Kelly talking about the gutter snipe. Defending somebody, then experiencing why nobody likes them is so humbling. Then it says, I try my best to be the friend that I want somebody to be to me. I don't know what happened between Kelly and that and the horror monkey. I don't know what happened between them, baby, but she is not fooling with her no more. And see, Kelly, that's what you get. I told you that shit in my review last night. You run around here trying to stand 10 toes down for a bitch that you don't know. And I told you that. Quit standing 10 toes down for a bitch that you don't know. You don't know her like that. Yeah, they may not have been your experience, but you don't know her to sit here and say, yeah, that's her character, or no, it's not. I told you that last night. Now here it is. You done fell out with her after you sat over there and had her back. Cray cray. I told you that shit last night, Brittany. You just should. I mean, ooh, Kelly. I told you that last night. You just should have let that rock. Like, get out of here. Anyway, now you're shading her. Don't shade in there. So, Team Twirl is obviously starting the movement. Okay, Team Twirl is obviously starting the movement. So, Kenya wrote this on her Instagram, I'm assuming last night after the episode went on. So y'all know it said based off of Team Twirl's behavior, the decision was made to cease filming with her this season and blah blah blah. So Team Twirl says, you have been my besties for the last 12 years, and I love and appreciate you so much. Last year, you cried with me when all of my hard work from the salon was cut by production and none of it was shown. I want to thank all of my friends who showed up for me and who supported me on a regular basis, who let me do. Um, she referenced her glam team and how they never get them wrong. She said, Miss Lawrence, thank you for gracing us with your presence. You are a star. I hope to turn our segment into a TV show, God willing. Special thanks to her event planner, who's always throwing the most stunning events. Thank you to the gorgeous models who helped me and Kenya Moore Hair Care. It was so iconic. To the cast of RHOA season 16, I wish you an incredible season. To all of my friends and family, thank you for loving me, flaws and all. Thank you to all of the stunning women who have patronized Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Love making you look beautiful. Peace and blessings to all. So, listen, excuse me, y'all. It's like I said, I'm mad at the timing of when Kenya did what she did. But make no mistakes, and do not be dismayed of where I stand. I'm disappointed at the timing. Wrong place, wrong time. However, I'm not mad at what Team Twirl gave to the gutter snipe. I don't give and then a Portia killed me trying to talk about all of this woman shit when she's the same woman that allowed a lie that really could have had Candy and Todd fucked up, fucked up in business, fucked up with what she got going on. Like, girl, you lied and carried on and perpetuated and repeated a lie about one of your castmates trying to drug you just to play all in between your legs. When gag is, I don't bit more believe she got to drug you to play in between your legs. Be clear. So it's like now for you to get over here and try to want to sit and grandstand and oh woman this and oh you got a daughter. Bitch, you had a daughter too. You had a daughter when you went doing your mating twerk down to your friend's house when you walked out with not only her strange silverback, but her bottle of Henny. You had a daughter then too. Shut the fuck up. Cause see, I ain't get to say that last night in my review because I forgot all about it. But when I went back and I saw it, yeah, girl, hush. Like I say, I'm not mad at what she did. I just don't like the fact that she's let that overcrowd and overshadow her hard work and all of her hard-earned success. That's what I didn't appreciate. No, she wouldn't have taken. No, she wouldn't have. What made it worse for people is the fact that it was done in front of total strangers. That's what makes it a bigger issue. Had she did that with just the cast at an intimate setting down to the park somewhere and she wanted to have a messy moment like that, no, it wouldn't have. It would not have been that big of a damn deal. It wouldn't have. But you got to look at the optics of it all. It's at your event. Everybody that's been invited. It's so many other outsiders that's there or whatever that don't even know who the hell she is. And then they come there and then they got to see like I understand it. I understand it. Yeah, rip ways, but don't feel bad for the gutter snipe that she expo. Gag is everybody is saying that what she used can be found on Google. Everybody said what she used can totally be found on Google. So, it's completely Googleable, but optics and how things look and so on and some such. But what I don't like is how people are running around here. What I don't like is how people run around here though trying to woo 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 Brit. Don't woo 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 that bitch. Do not woo 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 her. Not around me. Don't woo woo her not around me. Do not woo woo her around me. She ain't nobody's victim. She got exactly what she was looking for from the person that she wanted it from. And the only part that Kenya messed up at was ruining her event with it. That's how I feel. Cause I don't give a flying hell. I don't. I don't. I don't give two big dicks what she did to her. Anyway, and Aaron, I lay you down, little bro. But I do got a little bit of pushback because I saw your video. Listen, Aaron, Poacher ain't loyal to nobody. Like, I saw you trying to make it like a Kenya thing, but be clear, friend. Your pork chop is not loyal to nobody, okay? Portia ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody. Not now, not ever. Be clear, Aaron. Look at how she's treating her best friend since 95, 94, 93, to let me tell it. Look at how she's getting up here treating her and disrespecting her, all to be damned, and got her friend sitting here wondering, what the hell is wrong with you? Did I do something to you? That's my only pushback with your video that I saw, Aaron. That was my only pushback. Like, you trying to make it a Kenya thing? Ain't no Kenya thing, girl. She ain't loyal to nobody. She's not a friend to nobody. She ain't. Like, you was trying to make it out like a Kenya thing. That's my only pushback, friend. Oh my goodness. Let me see what else is going on, girl. What is this, Catherine? I don't want to hear what BA got to say, Catherine. I don't give a shit. Okay? Because BA is going to say what they want him to say. All right? I'm more the show is bullshit. So, no. Play it, play it, play it. No. Girl, why don't you tell me why you won't just play the footage? Play it, play it, play it. No. All right, fine, I'll play. Catherine, you really didn't have to send it to me, baby. I see it right here on the thing.
Of last week's episode, like, I have a gun and a whip or something like that. I saw that. And on this week's episode, they all said to Britt that you can't say that shit. And she was like, yeah, you're right. You know, whatever. She shows up to Kenya's opening of her gorgeous salon, which is beautiful, that Kenya has worked so hard on, that she dedicated to her daughter. And it's this big event, opening it with all these people there. And Britt comes in and brings her flowers and says, I want to apologize to you, and a note. And Kenya totally ignores her, like totally. And Britt's like, okay, I'm just going to leave these here. And Britt leaves. And then Kenya gets up and makes her whole opening about someone came after me and they shouldn't have. And I started looking into who this woman is, and this is who she is. And she starts showing pictures of her.
Like a poster board that she printed
out. This is like one of the pictures is revenge porn type.
Yes.
Okay. One of the pictures is her like oral sexing. Yeah. And so, and the Atlanta Housewives are like, we're out. You don't want any. The place like clears out. Yes. And so, and then there's and Cynthia said, in all my time at the show, this is the lowest I've ever seen anything get. And no, but it's just glitter bracelet you have on underneath. It's glitter tape. Ben put it on me. He covered me. And sorry, it's very eye-catching and beautiful. I know it actually is. It's glitter tape. Like it's diamond for Ben. Yeah, I'd like. I have glitter tape everywhere. Yeah. Put it around my coat. Oh my God. Anyway, so that's what, you know, and then there's a slide at the end of the show that says, Bravo, stop filming with Kenya after this. Well, you know, they say, like, you know, there's all this talk of, you know, after the Me Too movement, it's like if you show someone a dick pic or a nude pic without them saying, yes, I would like to see that right now, that's like sexual assault. You can't just go around being like, hey, someone did it to me the other day. I was at a workout class and they were like, hey, look at this guy from last night. And I was like, I didn't ask to see that right now. Right. Yes, Jordan?
Well, I was going to say, the bad part of it and the sad part of it was that, like you said, it was Kenya's opening of her store that she's worked so hard for, and it has been Kenya Moore hair care for years. Yes. And it was like a big moment for her.
How did she do that?
She should have been celebrating herself, but instead she used the time to, like, do revenge porn and bring somebody else down. And at the end of the day, it was such a bad look for Kenya.
Yeah, why would
she sabotaged herself and her business?
Yeah. What was she thinking? Jody from Minneapolis, what did you think?
Yay, hi. Also, yeah, I'm just so proud.
What happened is
Girl, girl, listen, no tea, no shade, but it sounds like a whole bunch of Wonder Bread podcasts, and I don't want to listen to them. BA, yes. Yes. All of that, fine. However, production dropped the ball. She should have never been invited. She should have never been allowed to be able to come within 2 or 3 feet at Team Twirl. She should have been reprimanded right then and there. She should have been the one never to come back or see the light of day again. After, like, my thing is, how is this the lowest thing that y'all have ever seen on Housewives? This is the lowest thing that y'all ever seen. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Let's listen. Housewives is no longer the creme de la creme. It is just as ratchet, classless, ghetto, fat, and progetic as any other show is. You got a bunch of racist shit going on around there. You got a bunch of colorist shit going on around there. You got a bunch of chauvinistic favoritism shit going on around there. Like, at this point, let's just call a thing a thing. It's Bravo. Fuck that mean. What does that mean? What does that mean? This is another simple case of, because y'all don't want to admit fault of dropping the ball. Now y'all are going to do the same thing that y'all do to a lot of other cast members. You're going to make it all the Team Twirl's fault. See, Catherine, I told you I didn't want to play it. Nobody want to hear nothing that them folk up there got to say, especially BA's old tight ass. Girl, we don't care. We damn sure don't care about what Judy, Heather, Susan, um, Water Lily, Sue Ann, none of them call-ins, child, because I no shade to my folk, but I'm more to show them the only people around there that's calling to the podcast. Girl, we ain't hearing y'all. Moving on. No shade. I love everybody. Kenya got what she deserves. She's been mean, rude, nasty, vicious individual. She came for everyone on that show and do things just because she thinks she could get away with it. Do you feel that way about Bullwinkle? Do you feel that way about the Beverly Hillbilly? Do you feel that way about Portia? I mean, if we're going to talk about mean, nasty, hateful, and rude, there go 3 bitches right there. Do you feel that way about Sheba? Not a goddamn thing. Who else? Do you feel that way about Mastercard Marlo? Who else? Kim Zolciak. Don't none of y'all come here asking who's the Atlanta Hillbilly. Y'all know who the Atlanta Hillbilly is. Kim Zolciak. And you know who Bullwinkle is. Nene Leakin. Like, I hate when y'all come down here with that fuck shit. When you bypass all the rest of them hoes that's just as tired as y'all run around here saying that Team Twirl is. She the only one. The fuck? Portia's still up here after she accused another cast member of drugging her, trying to snatch her catch. Like, and to me, that's way worse than Kenya going out there finding some shit that's Googleable about the damn gutter snipe. Because we couldn't find no shit out about that, about Candy Todd and drugging and all of the rest of that foolishness that they had going on. Child, they talking about Married to Medicine. I do not care. I told y'all ain't nothing to talk about. Now everybody mad at Cent. Listen, I'm not mad at Cynthia saying what she said in the Housewives nightcap. I'm not mad at what she said about Team Twirl. That's real emotion when you're really best friends with somebody and they do something that you don't particularly care for. Like I don't find what Cynthia said such an issue. What I do take issue with, Cynthia, is you trying to act like you finna be this whole friend. Now, that's the part. If I was Team Twirl, that I would have an issue with. Like if I was Team Twirl, I wouldn't care if you was like, look, friend, that is well beneath you. That's what real friends do. That's what Scotty would do with me. And vice versa. That's what I would do with Scotty. That's real friend shit. But what I'm not gonna do is go out there and befriend her ass either. Like, nah, I ain't finna do that. Now, did my friend go a little bit too far? I mean, for my personal liking, yeah, but I'm not about to be out here being your bestie. Like, I'm not about to be your bestie. We not about to be going out here doing this, that thing, and the other. Like, nah, I wouldn't be doing all that because it'll just make me look fishy after that. It would. Especially because a lot of them other ladies over there turned their back on her, probably because they wanted to stay in good graces of the network. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But she probably wasn't expecting that from her quote unquote best friend. So when it comes to that sin, I see why the people feel a way about you, but just know I ain't mad at what you said. I ain't mad at what you said. Kenya and Sin ain't been the same since the Ultimate Girls Trip, child. And then you got people saying that Nene told no lies on Cynthia about 10 years ago. Let's see what else is going on, child. So Michelle Williams spots a foot while flying. My seat was 3F. I didn't know the F stood for feet. Um, y'all, this is happening now on my flight. I'm crying real tears. Ugh. Well, at least it's a cute foot. Okay, at least it's a cute foot, Michelle.
Down just a smidge. Yeah, I was itching. I'm itching. Baby. Just out my little peripheral. Just out my, and I said, no. Some little object of some sort. And it don't matter to me what class you fly. I don't care. I still like Southwest. So you're not gonna shame me into whatever class it was. So people are like, well, you should have been flying coach. I was flying first class. My seat was 3F. And I didn't know the F was gonna be for feet. I just can't. I look down just a smidge.
Y'all leave Michelle alone. Y'all know I love Michelle. Y'all leave Michelle alone. I do agree with Michelle. I paid good money for my Southwest seats, bitch, and I don't want to see no niggas dirty, cruddy, corroded, bunions, and corn infested ass feet by my damn window. I like to look out the window. I don't want to look out the window and then look down to see a nigga foot all up in my thing. Like I get Michelle Williams when it comes to that. Y'all let Michelle alone. Okay. Y'all let Michelle alone. Cause y'all wouldn't like to see no miscellaneous foot by your damn by your space while you flag. Y'all wouldn't like that. Y'all would take issue with that. Y'all would be raising sand. Y'all would. So don't act like that. Moving on. Spice goes off on Bambi over 11 diss song shares. She saying she invented Bambi's music career. Nobody even knows your ass. Um Listen, what can somebody please tell me who still watches Love and Hip Hop? What is the underlying issue between Bambi and Grace? I really need somebody to let me know that. What is the underlying issue between Bambi and Grace? Because I don't know at this point, but I'm sick and tired of seeing them fussing and fighting all over social media. Like, what are y'all fussing and fighting about? What is the issue? What's the problem? Who did what to who, and how can somebody make it better? Like, you say you just watch clips online. Y'all don't know either? Child. Neighbors look like the group's comeback just hit a little roadblock since Brian Andrews has been gone in the slammer. For those who don't know, one of the voices behind R&B group's Day 26 found himself in cuffs after getting pulled over down to Texas. According to reports, cops in Harris County ran his name during a routine traffic stop and discovered he has an outstanding felony robbery warrant. But that's not all. He's also wanted in Travis County on a misdemeanor warrant for unpaid child support. Andrews was booked and hit with a $12,500 cash bond, though it hasn't been confirmed if he posted bail yet. Well, I doubt if he did, if he's running around here robbing folk. The arrest couldn't come at a worse time for Day 26. The group has been working overtime trying to get back in the game after years of breakups, drama, and avoiding Diddy. Thoughts, neighbors? I don't know, Brian. Y'all remember Brian from Day 26? I mean, granted, he's a formal shell of a man. Nah, as y'all can see, he's a former shell of himself, girl. He can't help it. But y'all remember Day 26? Y'all remember Brian? He. I ain't gonna say he had the best voice because all of them can sing. I ain't gonna say he had the best voice, but y'all know he had a lot of the leads. Him and Willie, I think they had a lot of the leads. Oh yeah, oh honey, me too. Me too. I love me some Day 26. I did. I got both their albums. Yes. I ran out to Target and bought both of their albums. Yes, I did. Hey Tammy, how you doing, baby? And now they finna go on tour again. And I don't necessarily know how that's gonna work. And granted, I don't know how it'll work anyway. Like Q done got fat. Um Brian done got locked up. Willie's still there. Robert's still there. Big Mike's still there. Um, Yeah, the first album was good. The second album, it wasn't bad. It's like a couple, maybe about 3, 4 songs on the second album that I really, really like. But the first album was most definitely a bop. See, do you remember when Willie Dick Pic got leaked? Do I remember? Listen, I searched all over America Online. That was way back in the America Online days. I was searching all over, couldn't find no pic until years later when I decided to get a Twitter. Then I saw the damn pic. Okay, that's how long ago that was. That was back in the America Online days when bitches had AOL. Hello, you got mail. That was back them times. Yes, I know. Okay, and I was searching for it high and low. Uh, Not so fast. China reportedly backs out of deal to sell TikTok to the US. Investors just days after Trump announces global trap. Listen, y'all can kiss tickety top goodbye. Okay, just kiss the tickety top goodbye. It's done. It's gonzo. It's over with. It was fun while it lasted. But you know what? I felt like it turned a lot of y'all brains into mush. So I ain't even that upset that it's gone. I think the only people I feel sorry for in the situation are the content creators. Anyway. Terrence Howard alleges all the people that went to Diddy's parties lost their manhood. Claims his assistant told him Diddy wanted to fuck him up the dookie shoot. I go there and he's standing around just looking at me like waiting. And then I heard somewhere where they said that because Terrence Howard came out and said that I think another case is starting to open up when it comes down to Diddy. I think that's what the people said. But we go listen to what Lucius Lyon say. And I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some over greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what. Man, I mean, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place. Sorry. No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that. They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process, I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place. What benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what. Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it? Hell yeah.
What was the
Hell yeah.
consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music, and he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
Y'all, is it me or is it whenever time he talk, it just give a Lucius, it give a Lucius scene. Like during that whole thing he said, it just all I could do was picture him sitting down at his desk, talking to Cookie, Andre, um, Hakeem, Jamal. Like I don't know why I felt that way, but I did. I just pictured it in my head and I was laughing to myself. But I believe what Terrence Howard was saying. I could totally believe and thoroughly believe that Puffy tried to clap them cheeks in. But I agree with what they said in here too, Terrence Howard. The people do say you got love Peter Weeder, so that's probably why he wanted to clap your cheeks. Moving on. But you did the right thing. Get the fuck out of there. Anyway, um, do y'all care about Matt Barnes? Estranged wife, an anasia, amnesia, anesthesia, however you say this lady name, child. She said that she's calling him out for trying to get sympathy from the public regarding their breakup, where he allegedly cheated on her with 8 different women shortly after she gave birth. Please keep my name out your mouth, Lord Jesus. Is this the lady that he just did the reality show with not too long ago? Okay, y'all don't care, that's fine. But is this the same woman that he did the reality show with just not too long ago on WeTV? I think it was called Barnes Court, the Barnes Court, Court on the Barnes, Basketball Barnes, with some shit like that. But is this the same lady that he was up there with or no? Because I think she was pregnant when they was talking about when they was on that show. I think that's her. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. Uh So one of Kevin Gates' sad pieces blasts Brittany Renner for going after him despite knowing they were messing around. He's reportedly still married to his wife Drika. Now, y'all remember when I did the Basketball Wives joint, and I told y'all then that they were spotted out together. Somebody asked me, well, where was Drika? And I told y'all, I don't know. But he was sure enough fool line and pussyfooting around with Brittany Renner. Thank you, Joanne, baby. Thank you for your cash app, boo. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much, Joanne. I appreciate you, baby. I thought you was somebody else. I was waiting for a text message. I thought you was that person. But it ain't. I appreciate you, Joanne. Thank you, baby. But yeah, so girl, some sad shit come out thinking that she got stakes on Kevin Gates, and she decided to tell Brittany Renner about herself.
It's just sick how I was just laid up with him and you seen it and decide to hit him up to meet up. Just disgusting. He called you washed several times and that you lost your glow. That just goes to show you how this man just uses women when it's beneficial to him. Just manipulative and narcissistic as fuck. You turned Muslim because it's a trend, and it's honestly a mockery to the religion. Cut it out. Brittany, you preach that you don't want to deal with a man that deals with multiple women, yet you're dealing with one. How contradicting is that? It's honestly just sick how I was just laid up with him.
Hold on.
And I'm all about being devoted to one God, but do it for the right reasons. You literally turned to Islam because you're on your last leg. Women always want to turn to religion as their last outlet. Was this the clout y'all was looking for to make herself lit on her little show for Basketball Wives? Because she has no one else, obviously. Knowing that I was just laid up in the bed with you. And I'm all about being devoted to one God.
Hell no. Hell no, bitch. Hell no, Kevin Gates, bitch. You're not about to mess up my goddamn thing because you want to play Candy Rain. Hell no. Not like So Pharrell like everybody else, but not when it comes to my coin. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. Listen, I feel like this, sis. You the hoe. Okay, you ain't got no power or no deed. Where that came from? Like for you to get up here as a sad chick, but want to blast Brittany Renner for being a sad chick is monotonous to me. I mean, between you and Brittany, of course he would go to Brittany. At least she has some type of a name for herself. Girl, we don't even know who in the hell you are. You just another racially ambiguous bitch that he decided to lay up with that whose name won't Drika. The same way Brittany Renner probably ain't that special. Girl, you won't that special either. So it's like you coming up here trying to blast her for doing the exact same thing and being the exact same thing you are. Like I never understood that with y'all hoes. Feeling like y'all got power like that. oh, I was just laid up with him, and I just really can't stand what people want to use religion to do this, and that, and this, and if you are gonna do that with religion, do it the right way. Like, girl. Anyway, uh, I don't know what else is going on. I'm sick and tired of talking about housewives at this point. Uh, I'm trying to see. I think that's it, y'all. YK Osiris went bald, good, because he was starting to recede. Um, uh, Kenya again, Donald again. Dr. Contessa of Married to Medicine responds to Dr. Heavily calling her breasts botched after previously having, a bilateral mastectomy. Heavily doubles down. You could have gotten a better surgery. You could have gotten a better surgery. Stop being cheap. But listen, that's the person that you accepted the apology from, Dr. Contessa. You accept. Listen, she could sit up and talk about show breast, but she won't dare sit up and talk about the tree bark's breast or lack thereof. But we just gonna move on because the folk gonna get mad when I say that. Um, I don't know why she cares. I don't know why she cares, but my whole thing is you got a whole bunch of mouth about her breastises. Why not go in and let have on the tree barks? Why not go in and let have on hers? Or lack thereof. But we gonna move on. Y'all, I think that's it. It ain't really nothing else. Georgia father arrested after leaving his three kids, ages 1, 6, and 10, at a McDonald's while he went to a job interview nearby. You know it's a nigga. Look, free that damn man. Okay, free that damn man. All right, that's how I feel about it. Free that damn man. Okay. Free that damn man. All right. That man was trying to get him a job. You understand me? Because as you can see, he got street churn. All right. I'm sure he left their asses down to the playpen. So, and I guess he figured, child, they'll be all right. I don't know. He might have had a cousin or somebody that worked there, and he was like, "Look, can you watch them while I go down there? Like, I need to know the whole story before I just go in and I have on the man for trying to get him a job." But I will say this, sir. Where your mama? They couldn't have went with your mama. They ain't got no. You ain't got no sisters. They couldn't have went with their auntie. You ain't got no brother. They couldn't have went with their uncle. You ain't got no little thought bot. They couldn't. She couldn't have watched them. They said he does it all the time, and he only about 24 or so. The oldest kids say he does it all the time. I know it's some nigga shit. Child, let the man trying to go out there and trying to get him a job. Like I say, he probably knows somebody around there, honey. That's why he left them there like that. Like I say, one of the managers or something like that, probably his cousin or something like that. And his cousin was like, I could watch him from the little play thing. Just go. It ain't funny because anything could happen to your churn. But Lord have mercy. People say it's a village. Where your village at, friend? Dear God. Um, yeah, y'all. I guess that's it. It ain't nothing else. Cause and now they're going down to last week. It really ain't nothing else going on to really talk about to speak of. And did I reach my hour? I did. I don't reach my hour anyway, child. So this did what it was supposed to do. It was content because I was bored. Um, Ex NFL player Terrell Owens gets stuck in the Uber during massive flood. I'm gonna have to swim out of here. Well, Terrell, why would you even go if it's raining like that outside? That don't make no sense, friend. That don't make no sense. Terrell, why would you even trust it to go out? Like, I'm sure if it's raining like that, I'm sure you would have had to get flooded. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, Terrell, but y'all, that's all I got. Yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's all. I ain't got no more. It ain't nothing else going on. I gave y'all all I got for my hour. Um, Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about these stories, child. I know it won't much or nothing, and I know that it came out of nowhere. But like I said, if I got time to give y'all something, click my button. I'm gonna give y'all something. I'm gonna click my button. Um, but yeah, y'all, that's what. Oh, about Miss Wanda, y'all crazy. Miss Wanda better order mine like I did. I saw Miss Wanda's live, and it was a mess. Um, I would talk about it, but y'all know she going up against my homegirl Caramel. I don't want it to make her look messy because I ain't gonna lie. I was laughing my ass off I ain't Caramel. Should you see this? And Caramel, you know it ain't no. You know Caramel. Me and you is cool. We solid. You know I'm only down for the gag. I laughed my ass off. Yes, I did. Some of it was funny. I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't seen Caramel's response yet. I do plan on looking at that. Um, I mean, I don't know if I do. I might we might listen to a little bit of Miss Wanda's, and we might listen to a little bit of Caramel's, at least to hear her response, because that's only fair if I do listen to Miss Wanda's. But y'all know they both my friends. I love for them to get along, but I know that's impossible, child. I don't know. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. If I do decide to do it, that'll be one day this week or something. But don't hold me to it, because like I say, Wanda, my friend, Caramel, my friend, I don't even want to be that messy. You know what I'm saying? But is it really messy if I laugh at the both of them? I was laughing my ass off at Miss Wanda's, and I'm more than sure Caramel's is gonna be just as funny. So if both of them are getting laughed at, wouldn't that be considered fair? Could I be in trouble for that if I laughed at the both of them? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Drop down in the comments, and yeah, y'all. I'll see y'all soon for the Whether You Like It or Not panel at 8:30. That's gonna be on Yakati's page. I put the link. Well, I posted the video on the community wall, so y'all ain't got to be questioning where to go, how to get there. So yeah, that's done on that. And with that, y'all, I'm gone. I guess I'll see y'all within the next 30 minutes or so. Perhaps. That